These are the top 5 long-range weapons you need to be using in Warzone right now. These classes can be used on Rebirth or whatever you want, Caldera, anything. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get straight into these. If you enjoy, subscribe for more. I'm going to be doing close range next, so stick around for that. But let's get straight into this. So the first weapon, as you can see, is the Bren. This is being talked about quite a lot at the moment, and I just tried it out, and geez, this thing is very, very good. The attachments you guys are going to want to use are the MX silencer for the sound suppression and accuracy. You then want to use the Skepta barrel. This is going to increase the accuracy, recoil control, etc. You then want to use the Strife angled underbarrel. This is going to increase the accuracy once again. And then we're going to be sticking on the 50 BMG rounds. These basically make this a very, very high damage weapon, and it can literally like 3-shot people right now. It's very good. For the ammunition type, you want to put a hollow point on. This is going to increase the damage even more, and honestly, just make this gun broken. We then have the G16 2.5 times optic, which is what you want to use on pretty much every single long range sight at the moment. It's a very, very good sight, and it's basically like the 3 times that we've seen in previous CODs. You then want to use the fabric grip. This is going to increase the ADS time, the sprint to fire speed, and hip fire accuracy. Hip fire accuracy isn't important, but we're mainly using this for the ADS and sprint to fire time because it is an LMG and it is a little bit slow, so you want to make it as fast as possible. We then have the Oaken Shield stock. This is going to increase the horizontal recoil control and the ADS time once again. For the perk, you're going to want to use Sleight of Hand. This is going to increase the reload quickness, which is very important because this weapon does have a little bit of a slow reload. And then for the final perk, we have Fully Loaded, so you can have maximum starting ammo, and that right there is the class. Next on the list, we have the AK-47, which is a Cold War weapon. Yes, that's correct. Don't worry, I'm not just going to focus on vanguard weapons like a lot of people are doing, because some of the old weapons are still very good. So the attachments you want to use on this are the GRU suppressor for the vertical recoil control, bullet velocity, etc. And then we got the RPK barrel, which is once again for the vertical recoil, bullet velocity, damage range, etc. The Spetner script is also going to increase the recoil control, making it very accurate. And then we have the Axle 3 times scope, which is what everyone pretty much uses on Cold War long range weapons. And then we have the 45 round mag. If you want to, you could use the 60 round mag, but it does make the ADS a little bit slow. But it depends on what kind of player you are. If you're a player who likes to play a bit passive and a bit slow, stick on the 60. But if you're a player who likes to rush and be quick, stick on the 45. The next weapon on this video is going to be the bar, and this is my personal favorite weapon to use at the moment at long range. It is very, very good, and it kills very quickly. So these right here are the attachments you guys are going to want to use. We have the Mercury silencer for the sound suppression recoil control. We have the XL barrel for the recoil control, the Strife angled barrel, or under barrel, sorry, for the accuracy, and then we have the optic also for the accuracy. Then we have the pine tar for the accuracy, recoil control once again, and then the chariot stock also increases the accuracy. And then we have the 40 round magazine, which is going to increase the damage by a lot, making this like a 4-shot kill. And then we have the lengthened ammo type, increasing the bullet velocity. And then we have a sleight of hand because it is only got 40 bullets, so you want to reload quite fast. And then we have fully loaded, so you can start with maximum ammo, and that's pretty much it. So you want to make this quite accurate because it does have a little bit of recoil, but if you stick on all these attachments, it should basically make this build have very, very little recoil and also pretty good mobility along with very high damage. Next up, we have the EM2, which is a very, very good weapon. Once again, this is a Cold War weapon, but it still is very good, and it still is definitely viable. So for this weapon, you want to use the agency suppressor, obviously for the sound suppression, recoil control, etc. You then want to use the task force barrel, which is going to increase the range, bullet velocity, and also the recoil control. The field agent grip, once again, for increasing the recoil control. And then we have the 3 times scope along with the 50 round mag. So this right here is still a very good weapon. Very high damage, very good accuracy. It kills very quickly. Next in the video, we have this glitched STG. Look, I don't know why, but the middle of the gun is invisible. But anyway, this gun is very good. So here are the attachments you want to use. So we have the Mercury silencer once again for the sound suppression, etc. Then have the 760mm barrel. This is going to increase the recoil control and also the damage range. All of the other barrels are pretty pointless, to be honest with you, so I wouldn't really use them. The only other one I would use is this one, maybe if you want to use this as a close range weapon. We then have the underbarrel for the increased accuracy. We have the 60 round drum. Once again, there isn't really much point in using any of these other magazines apart from this one. Alongside of that, we have the lengthened ammo type for the increased bullet velocity. We have the pine tar grip, which is going to increase the recoil control. Then we have the G16 2.5 times optic, the precision stock, which is going to increase the horizontal recoil control. And then we have vital, which is a very good attachment on this weapon because it's going to increase the torso damage, which makes this weapon very powerful. And then we have fully loaded, so we start with maximum ammo whenever you get your loadout. So that is the 5 loadouts. So once again, I will be doing close range next, so make sure to subscribe for that if you guys haven't yet, and turn those notifications on. I would really appreciate it. We're so close to 70,000 subscribers. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out.